to another episode of The CShop, where entertainment, business, and giving back meet to bring you the latest in celebrity news and info you won't hear anywhere else. Our celebrity guest is beautiful and talented, and she's become a household name. You may know her from the hit TV show, The Real Housewives of New Jersey. But today we're going to talk about some things that you may not know about her. So join me in welcoming Melissa Gorga. Hi, Melissa.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Now, I know that you're here with your family, right?
Yes, yes. I have my sister here with me today.
How nice.
She's
And you also brought your Facebook fans, your Twitter followers.
Yes, I did.
Why don't you give a shout out?
I did. Hello, Facebook and Twitter followers. How are you guys? I love you so much. Thank you so much for all your support.
Now, you just recently cut your 4th single.
I did, yes.
Let's talk about that.
My 4th single is out on iTunes now. It's called I Just Wanna, and it's a high energy dance track that I am so proud of and so excited about. I collaborated with another artist, Santino Noir, on it, who is a longtime family friend that's been on the stage for, you know, since he's 14 years old, and he is really amazing, and I wanted to give him the same platform that I had. I just feel like he has such talent, and we wrote this amazing song together that's just about letting it all go, not worrying about what anyone thinks about you, just getting out there dancing and feeling good. And it's high energy. The video is out now. It's my first ever music video.
Wow.
So yeah, it's big for me, and it's everything I ever dreamed it would be. So I'm very excited.
So now, how did you stumble upon being on The Real Housewives? How does one do that?
How does one do that? You know, to be honest with you, there you go with Facebook. I got a message on Facebook from one of the producers saying they wanted to speak with me, and they contacted me, and I shared my number with her, and she called me up, and she just, it went from there.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow, you're that tiny 1% where you actually get discovered without even seeking it out.
I have never pursued them, nothing of the sort. I mean, I do have family that is on the show, so I think they have figured out we have family nearby, and it is a family show, so it worked.
Yeah, I love that about the show, that you can be with your family, and it's so real and authentic.
It's
and
very
not
real.
Staged.
Yes, it's very authentic, and I think that's why the viewers are so intense about the show, and why the fans are so connected to the show, because it goes on in everyone's homes, and it's so relatable. So I really think that it's just, it's there, and everyone really loves it, so it's doing really well.
Well, we feel like we know you because we see you on TV. Is there something maybe we don't know about you? Some little fun fact?
What's a fun fact for me?
Like a certain kind of food you like to eat?
Oh gosh, fruit roll-ups.
Really?
Yes,
That
since I was a
funny.
little girl, I still buy the large box of fruit roll-ups at Costco, and I will, fight with my children over who's going to eat it, because yes, I am a fruit roll-up fanatic. I love them. What else? I don't know. There's probably so many fun facts. I can't eat cereal unless it has to sit for just a second. If it gets even a little soggy, I can't eat it.
Really?
Yeah, so there's a fun fact.
That's so interesting. Wow. So have you ever thought about making your own fruit roll-ups at home? Because you can.
That's pretty, no, I haven't, but there you go. That's an idea.
Now, I know that you brought some friends with you on the show. We actually have Jeff and Sean from the amazing Jellyfish.
Wow.
Do you want to invite them out here?
Right, Jeff and Sean, come on out.
Hi there, guys.
How are you?
This is such a cool item.
How are you?
I'm excited to hear about it.
Hi, how are you?
So it's not every day that you see a jellyfish in this manner. How did this come about?
We actually got the idea out of Hawaii. We brought it to the mainland here. It's a very unique product. It's a great conversation piece. It actually glows in the dark. It has a natural phosphorus in their bodies that make them glow.
Really?
We have replicas of exact jellyfish that you would find in any ocean in the world. I mean, they're just beautiful pieces.
It is.
Now,
it's beautiful.
what makes them glow?
It's a natural phosphorus. It's called bioluminescence. It's a protein that's preserved in there that make the jellyfish glow. It's really, really unique.
Pretty amazing.
So how does it get to this point where it is perfectly in the glass? I mean, it just looks like you'd see it in the ocean.
How do you get that in there?
Right.
That's a complicated process right there. I don't have enough time to get into all that. It would take about 30 minutes, but it's a unique process. We have designers that that help us with this, but we've been designing these ourselves, and it's a really unique, like I said, it's a great product, and it glows in the dark. It's really something
You know,
to
it's
see.
come a long way from, you know, when you plug in the lava lamp and you kind of watch that, it's kind of reminded me of that, only this is much more beautiful and authentic. It's kind of a little bit more personable, but that's what it reminds me of, right? When you sit in the dark and you want to watch something, or even when you're looking at a fish tank and you want to see something in the dark, and that's what that is right there.
It's so pretty, like in a darkened room, and now you wake up, go to the bathroom, it is glowing. I mean, it never stops glowing. It'll teeter out at some point early in the morning, but it always recharges. It's charged by natural light or sunlight.
Wow.
And that never goes away.
Pretty amazing.
So this is handmade. So this is not a manufactured type of product. So how does that happen? I know it's a complicated process, but my brain can't wrap itself around how it gets to that place. And look at the, do you call those tentacles? They look so delicate.
They are. It's used as a liquid nitrogen to get them stiff like that, and then they're injected with color to get the color back.
Wow. And it probably creates such beautiful color.
It does.
My children would go crazy for something like this. I think they would be completely fascinated and just stare at it the whole time. I think it's so great. And I keep thinking about my shore house. I have a house down at the Jersey Shore. I want to put these in every corner.
We actually do shows like up in Ocean City, New Jersey, Cape May,
Do
and
you?
Seaside Heights as well. We
That's
do them
exactly
on the boardwalk.
what I'm
and
seeing.
People eat them up. They are great.
Yeah.
And even the little jellyfish necklaces that go
Oh,
in the
that's
dark as
amazing.
well.
Yeah, that's where my house is, right down
Is it
there.
really?
Yes, and so I just picture having these all over.
It's just a wonderful concept.
Now, is this the color? I'm trying to think. I don't know that I've ever encountered a jellyfish. Is this the color? I'm noticing you're wearing different colors. So I know they're probably not the red and the blue. Is it more this color? Do you add the color to it?
These are, like I said, they're exact replicas of what the jellyfish what they look like in their natural state, so we have to get the color just perfect. These are deep sea dwelling jellyfish, which means you're not going to typically see these wash up on the shore.
Okay.
Gotcha.
They're little clear ones that
I was
everybody
going to say,
sees.
those clear ones that
Right,
kind of
right.
look like blubber don't look this pretty.
No, these are, you wouldn't see these unless you were a scuba diver or saw them in an aquarium exhibit or something. These are really, they're not rare in the ocean, they're rare to see wash up on the shore.
Gotcha.
Deep sea, and that's why they glow. They have that
Because
glowing
I was going to say, these are not, I have a bay in my backyard, and these are not the pretty
Not the-
jellyfish that my kids are pulling out of the bay. They don't look anything like this.
There's over 1,000 different species of jellyfish. And
Really?
this is just
Who
one
knew?
of the species that we
Wow,
have.
I had no idea.
So are these a particular kind of jellyfish that you pull out, or you pull out a variety?
Oh, there's several different. This one right here, this is called a black medusa. You would find that in Baja, California, or Mexico.
Okay.
It comes ashore about once every 6 to 7 years. It's very rare. It's a carnivore. Actually eats other fish, shrimp, crustaceans.
Oh my
Isn't
goodness.
that crazy? And then we have like an Australian red devil medusa. We have, that's the red one. We have a blue one that comes from the Caribbean, the Bahamas, Jamaica, Cayman Islands. We have a green or yellow, they're called Japanese sea nettles, and they're from the Pacific Ocean. So we got a little bit of everything from every ocean, every region to kind of.
Fascinating. I love it.
That is really cool. So now you have this that you can put on your table. Also, I'm noticing the necklaces. Do you have any other type of items that people can purchase?
We are currently, we got the jellyfish now, but we're working on an octopus and a little
Wow.
crab
Really?
as well. Yes.
Like a baby octopus?
The little baby octopus is going to be a
Be
necklace too.
Pendant also.
That's amazing.
I love that.
Yes.
Now, these necklaces, are they for male and female?
Yes.
Everybody.
Oh.
Kids eat them up. When I was in Ocean City on the shore, people were just eating them up just as
Oh, I can
fast
see
as I
my
can put
son
them
running
out.
around with a jellyfish
And
around
they glow
his neck.
though, so I mean.
Yeah.
And they glow. Yeah, no, that's a home run.
So now, do they glow? Is it based on what's already in them, or does the light have to be on them for a while? How does
It
that
has to absorb the light. The more light it gets, the longer and brighter it glows in the dark.
Gotcha. So you should lay it in the sunlight when you're not.
Or lamp, artificial or natural light.
Gotcha.
So everyone can find these at your website, which is...
TheAmazingJellyfish.com.
Oh, that sounds
And
good.
we got a special promo code, Housewife, to get a special
Yay.
discount.
I love it.
I love it.
Well, thank you.
15%, right.
Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
joining, explaining this. This is such an amazing process. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. Lots of luck.
I love those necklaces. Well, how about that? So this is something we wouldn't otherwise ever see because
No,
it's
that
so
is
deep in the
fascinating,
ocean.
and all I can think of are my 3 children who
Yeah.
would just be so fascinated by that. I really love it, and especially for my house down at the Jersey Shore, I just feel like that would just make so much sense. I like it a lot.
Perfect. Yeah, and especially for those who love the ocean and will never be able to see something like that. That's
Right,
really
it
cool.
is. It's pretty fascinating.
Yeah, and it's wild to know that that's real.
It is. That's a real jellyfish.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I've never seen one so pretty. I always get those like clear looking
right.
globs.
That you want to stay away from.
Yes, yes. Very nice.
Yeah, so let's talk about your charity, because I know that you're very active and it's something that's very personal to you.
Yes.
So let's talk about how you got involved.
I had a coarctation of the aorta when I was just 7 years old, which is a huge open heart surgery. I had it done at Deborah Heart Lung, which is an amazing hospital that anyone can go, whether you have insurance or not, and they will you know, they will help you. Wow. So it's very near and dear to my heart just because I've experienced it, and I've been in that hospital, and I've, you know, remember the nurses' faces that were there and all of that. So I really, you know, I'm happy to be tied into something like that.
Now, where is that hospital located?
It is in New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a New Jersey-based hospital. So it's just, it's such a great hospital. I remember the doctors, I remember the nurses, and it's close to my heart. So I'm happy to help, and I'm happy to, you know, tie my name with it.
Well, let's talk about what you're going to do in the future, or some events that you're involved in.
I'm actually hosting an event there, which is going to be somewhat like an American Idol, where I'll be there and I'll be the judge for the children and for whoever wants to get involved in it. So I'm excited.
Will you sing it all? I hope you get to sing.
I know. You know, I don't know if I'll be singing as much as I'll be watching everyone else sing.
Right.
So that'll be a little refreshing. I'm going to enjoy that. So
yeah, that is great.
Yeah.
So talk about your experience when you were in the hospital, because you were there for a while after your surgery.
Yes, I was there for at least a month, and it was rough. It was rough. I had both of my parents at my side. They never left my side. They were sleeping in chairs for a month straight. And I can remember the playroom where the kids used to play in, and I can just, you know, remember so much about it, which is a good thing, which means I really love it, and I don't have bad memories of it. So, you know, it's such a great thing, and I love that I can be able to give back and do something because it touched my heart. And I'm healthy. I have to get a checkup once a year now. Thank God, my heart's in perfect condition. I also remember little memories of my mother wanting the scar to go in my back, opposed to being where they normally do it, which is straight down the chest. She was thinking about when I got older and when I wanted to put a bathing suit on and things like that, and I'll never forget. And I'm so happy that my mother had them do it in the back, because I never get to see it. I forget that it's there, and now it's so, you know, minimal that you know, you don't even recognize it anymore. But little memories that I have, so it's
amazing. You're beautiful and healthy.
Yes,
and,
thank God. Thank you.
Yeah. So now I know you brought another friend who has an amazing type of invention. So let's bring on Richard from Magic Mirror. You want to bring him on?
Richard from Magic Mirror.
Hey, Richard.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
I'm just dying to see this invention.
Thank you.
So can you explain it to us?
Well, Magic Mirror was actually originally invented for race car drivers, Formula One and racers like myself. I used to race motorcycles.
Wow.
And so we invented an insert that went inside motorcycle helmets, and lo and behold, we said, you know, we should bring this to the bigger market.
Oh.
And so we created Magic Mirror.
That is great. Now, practically, how can the everyday person who owns a home or a rental house, how can they use that?
Well, it's really innovative because it simply attaches to the mirror surface. There's no adhesives or anything. And you use it, and that area of the mirror will remain fog-free indefinitely.
Really? Is that how that, oh my gosh,
Yeah, so
I got you. So you would actually place this on top of the mirror?
Right on the mirror.
Beautiful.
And so you get out of the shower, and the mirror's all fogged up, but you look there, and it's beautiful, and you can see yourself.
You see, and I take that blow dryer out, and I'm like, oh, and I am always in a rush. I'm constantly rushing, and I hate waiting for the mirror to defog. I do.
And you can simply pull it off if you don't want it. If guests are coming, maybe you don't want it on your mirror. You just peel it off and put it away, and or you take it on a trip and you put it on the hotel mirror, and it just looks beautiful.
Fascinating.
Yeah, why would you never want it on your mirror? I mean, I could have used that this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I do take out the blow dryer and just make the process, because I take a really hot shower.
Exactly.
So I always come out to a bunch of steam and a bunch of like foggy mirrors, and my kids are always putting their fingers all over, and it drives me insane. So yeah, that's great.
So are there different sizes? I mean, this is just a demo here, but you know, what if you have a huge mirror?
Well, we're going to make it so it's head and shoulders. We don't want to block the whole mirror. It can get very expensive. The material is very technical.
Right.
But we do make it in a rectangle, and we do make it in an oval, and we'll make it in black and white, and eventually we'll make them for children with decorations around the sides. And Yeah, it should be a
That
lot
sounds
of fun.
good. And even maybe inside the shower as well, if you have a little mirror. I mean,
We do have a future iteration of that for the shower.
I was just going to say, yeah, there's a lot of people who like the shaving mirror in the
Right.
shower.
Yes,
So
yeah.
that would be great for that.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. But it's what's wonderful about it is it takes any bathroom mirror and makes it a magic mirror by having that area not fogged. So
so
Beautiful.
how easy is it to put on the mirror?
you simply apply it against the glass, apply a little pressure, and it's on for as long as you want it.
Is it a sticky surface that you would put right on?
It's not. It's actually not sticky at all. Do you feel
So
that?
it's just
Oh,
the
and
way
it's
that the
just gonna
material
stay.
is makes
It
it
just,
stick.
through a cling, it clings to it.
Well,
How
that's
about
important.
that?
I like that.
So where could someone get the magic mirror?
Well, magicmirror.tv.
Okay, magicmirror.tv.
Right.
Okay, very good. And so are you on Twitter and Facebook as well?
Well, we're going to be. It's something that we're just putting together now.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And so we're very excited about it. Probably try to do an HSN show and so on.
Oh,
Yay.
yeah, how about that? Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
really cool. So the basic application is you can put it on within seconds. If you're going on vacation, you can take it with you because I am sure that none of those hotels have this really cool invention.
No.
So you want to bring it with you?
I can assure you they don't.
Yes, exactly. That's right. You stayed in a hotel last night. So that is really cool. And what about like those little mirrors that you have in your bathroom? I have one of those and it always fogs up. That's one of those very
Magnifying.
close, yes, like 10 times magnification.
We'll be making a product for that as well. We've gotten a lot of requests for that.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
So when people are using it, what's the best testimonial when people say, "Wow, it takes me less time to get ready in the morning"? I would imagine.
It simply works. It's quite amazing because you come out of the shower and you're used to having to do your routine, and it's simply clear, and you can see
Yeah.
yourself and do
I
your
just
business.
like that it's so simple. It's just such a simple thing. It's like,
Right.
here you go, put it on, you're good. Simple is easy,
It's
it's
truly
good.
Yeah,
simple
and
and
that you don't have to
effective.
tape it or glue it or put it in a frame of some sort.
You just simply lay it to the mirror surface, and it just adheres to the surface. Peel it off when you want.
Beautiful.
Nice. Well, this is going to be amazing. I know that this is going to do well.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
of
for coming
luck.
on the show, and I look forward to all those additional applications that you're
Pleasure.
doing.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Well, that is really cool.
It
Well, there
is
you go.
really
There's a
cool.
solution. It'll make
It
your
is
life a little
really
easier.
cool, and I really do. I am that girl that has always wiped it, and then you have the fingerprints on the mirror because you're in a rush and you can't wait for
Right.
it to fog. So I
Yeah.
think it's great.
Exactly. Well, so we have the amazing Jellyfish, and we've had this. I mean, again, all these really ingenious ideas where you're thinking, wow, why didn't I think of that? I'm so glad someone did.
It is.
And
You-
followed
they're
through.
simple things that you would never even think of, and I think
Yeah.
it's great. I love
Yeah.
that. Everyone's brains are working.
Yeah, it's good. And it's not easy to bring a product to market. You know, it's tough because you have to test, and then you have to make
Yeah.
sure that you have the right application for it and that people know about it. And that's why we're here. We want people to know and be educated about all the cool products out there.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell me about your future. What do you have going on? What's the next thing coming up just for you and your family?
You know, who knows? Who knows what's next? I'm just looking forward to, you know, family is everything to me, and I just stick to that. And so we'll see what comes. You know, I'm going to do more and more with the music, and that's really important to me. So we'll just go from there.
Yeah. So now when you're traveling with your family, what is their favorite kind of vacation? I'm so curious.
Oh, let's see. Favorite kind of vacation. We like it where there's pina coladas.
Okay.
For the adults.
For the adults.
And pools and beaches for the kids. We tend to go to sunny, bright, sunny places. So yes,
Oh,
that's a family
good.
vacation for us.
Yeah, that's great. Where you can just relax and kind of be away from the cameras.
Absolutely.
and-
No cameras is the most perfect vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, where there's a lot of beach and sun and sand. I'm not so much a sightseer as I am,
Yeah.
you know, I just want to
Chill.
go and I want a pina colada and I want the kids to play in front of me. That's
Right.
the perfect vacation for me.
That's good. Have you ever considered camping?
Oh, I have actually. I've been camping before. I've
Yeah.
been in an RV before.
Really?
Yes, I've done this, and I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We actually did it in California. We were out in Sonoma, in wine country, and it was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It
It
was.
actually sounds like a good episode. I know you don't want to take them with you on
Well,
vacation.
yeah, we actually did do that episode. Yeah, we did. We had that whole episode, so it was
Yeah.
pretty great.
How fun. Okay,
Yeah.
so now you have your single that just came out, your video that's happening. Professionally, what's going on in the future for you? Is there anything that you're thinking, well, I'd like to have a cooking show or a blog or Is there
You
any?
know, I don't know. There's so many different ways to turn. I have a lot going on right now, and everything's just kind of in the mix, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
That sounds exciting. So let's give one more shout out to your Facebook followers and Twitter followers. You want to tell them how they can follow you?
Yes, everyone follow me at Melissa Gorga. Thank you so much for watching.
Very good. And so when's the next time you're going to be shooting? Is that coming up for your next season?
I don't know. I have no idea. We'll have to just wait and see what happens. I have to keep everyone in suspense.
Yeah, yeah. One quick thing. What's the day in the life of Melissa?
Oh,
like
gosh.
You wake up in the morning.
A day in the life of Melissa.
You look this beautiful when you roll out of bed.
No,
I know it.
Absolutely not. Hair is always in a bun. I love sweatpants. I prefer flip-flops.
Yeah,
you know
me
what?
too.
It's crazy. I have 3 children, and I'm very hands-on. So I don't have any nannies. I don't have everyone helping me. Besides my sisters and my mother, I don't really have much other help. So it's getting the kids off to school, and then hectically getting myself ready and doing whatever I have to do all day, having dinner on the table, taking care of my husband when he gets home, because he needs as much attention as my 3 kids do. And you know, just it's all about family for me, and it's all about achieving what you want. You can have it all. You can have the family, and you can be successful in the things that are important to you. So that's that's what I'm all about. That's my motto.
Well, Melissa, you are a doll. Thank you so much for being on the
Thanks for
program.
having me.
And we have some more great celebrities coming up on future shows. So follow us on Twitter at CShopTV.